Yeah, we good. We
All right.
good. Shit, I'm gonna pull my TV down. Look for my remote.
While you do that, I'm gonna do an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of our age, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Of course, it's called Random Talk. This is,
Ah!
in case you wonder who that is, that's my partner in crime, Ultra Fatality Tremaine, right there. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the last two episodes that we're doing. We stay on the topic of Resident Evil. This
Oh
is
yeah.
yeah, this is not the final topic, but I know like the first two episodes we mainly stuck on the movie, so we want to do our best to stick
Did we
with it.
make two?
I had to split. I had to
I
split
thought we
no,
did
no, no,
more.
no, no. I had to split it up. I had to split it up. So yeah, that's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Hey,
I had to
well,
split
we
that.
got low with more because this is our shit, man. And y'all better freaking you better watch because I seriously, I need you guys
we
to
we
put
need
y'all Chris versus Leon opinions in here,
yeah.
and then y'all favorite Resident Evil games. And please, can you say why? Go just bandwagon and say
Yeah,
Resident Evil 4 all the day. Seriously,
yeah,
here I am.
right.
I'm starting already. Here it is. It's not even a minute into the damn thing, and I'm already getting freaking triggered. Why do people love Resident Evil? I said Sword. Jesus Christ.
Look, this how mad this
I
man
can't
is
even
right now.
speak.
This how mad this man is right
Fucking,
now.
what is the big deal with Resident Evil 4?
Okay, like
Somebody fucking tell me.
okay,
It's a great
it's a
game,
great
a
game.
masterpiece. But can
It's a
anybody
masterpiece.
really say why they like it instead of just I like Resident Evil 4? Why, Leon? Okay, that's good enough answer. Shit. That is how the conversation usually goes down when I ask people. I'm just happy Leon's back.
Look,
He was only going for one game.
look,
Like shit. Well, I'm happy Leon's
Johnny
back.
said it best. Those you don't know who Johnny, someone called me Johnny. He says it best because for me, speaking on me, it was cool to see Leon. It's cool to see he has growth. Okay, but I think overall for me, what made me love that game so much, it was the replayability, the atmosphere of it. Because now it's just you're not like because we're not just dealing with zombies. I mean, in any Resident Evil game, you're dealing with zombies.
I think Resident Evil 1 and 2 and maybe 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3
Three,
was strictly zombies.
strictly zombies, but we dealing with like intelligent creatures, which is
What do
crazy.
they call it? Guavo? I want to no.
Guavo,
That's that.
that's
Is that
no,
part 5 or 4?
Guavo, I do
Guavos is part 6.
part six.
That's
It's
what that is. That's part 5 and 6. Theirs is a Spanish word I
it's a
can't
Spanish
fucking
word.
say.
I can't really
Oh,
remember,
damn it.
but
I know this shit.
I
It's
want to.
plus gonna bug the hell out of
What
me
I
all
go, I don't know. That's
day.
Guavo.
You'll
That's
be done with this video. I'm gonna be like, oh, what's this? Watch, I can see it now.
actually not. But bro, it's
My
like
thing about Resident Evil 4, you're right. I love the atmospheres for, especially the freaking whisper talk that used to be said.
yeah,
That
bro.
shit used to be creepy as hell.
Right. Yeah. Uh, right.
Like,
Like
what are you
shots.
saying?
Like, bro, what are you talking? Like, what are you saying? That exactly, bro.
I
Anyway,
did
okay,
like the
okay.
atmosphere.
Hey,
I
hey.
hate it. I think
Wait,
the only
wait,
thing I actually did hate about
Trey.
4.
Before we get on,
What?
I'm looking on Google. I'm trying to look for the names for the enemies from Resident Evil 4. So,
Well, why you do that?
hold on,
Let me say this.
wait.
Just
Look, you got
what?
listen. Say the Resident Evil Village art director doesn't know why. Here it is. Doesn't know why you're also thirsty for the tall vampire lady or lady Dimit.
They know why. They know why. They just can't say why. They know exactly why.
I'm just
It's
saying.
Japan we're talking. Japan knew exactly what the fuck they were doing when they was fucking designing this shit. They're like, I'm about to make Westerns horny as fuck.
Hey, I guarantee this should have made her
What
uglier.
the hell they were doing,
They should have made her
dog?
uglier. Did you want to have to?
Hey, you want to know why? You want to know why and proof that you knew that, I mean, that they knew what they were doing by making a monster sexier. There's a zombie in Resident Evil 2 that
Mm.
got freaking popular because this zombie was unnecessarily thick.
What zombie was that?
There's a female. There's a female.
Oh
It's a
right,
random zombie.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
random female
yeah.
zombie.
You right,
And
you
you
right,
look
you
at
right.
they die. You just look at her ass. You're like, damn.
Yeah, you
Why is it
right,
so detailed
right,
and thick?
right.
Like
Yeah,
shit.
Resident Evil 2, she was thick. You so enough right, bro. You show enough right.
Because I know you saw that picture
Yeah,
going around. Like,
yeah, I
yo,
did. I did. I saw that right. Oh, but the enemy's called Guanados. Ganados.
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 Okay,
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I said Guavos.
But
Ganado.
I just no, I just want to see what the name was. That just randomly popped up my Google feed. But anyways, but going back to what you were saying earlier, man, it's like the atmosphere, then like the evolving enemies and stuff like that. So to me, that changed the game.
I hated that.
Move this man!
No, I'm not gonna lie. There's some of the like what's the one enemies where you shoot their head off and then they'll get that they'll be able to one shot you.
I hate that. I hate those. I hate the little spider things that happen. I can't stand that.
They had the little blades for heads. I thought that was the most stupidest thing ever. When I was like, oh, what? Because you like, I'm over here fucking shit up with headshots left and right, and then here it is, his head explode. I'm like, okay, he's still walking.
Bro, they did that in 5 too.
They did
that in 5 as well. Like when you shoot them.
Yeah, they brought that back. They brought a lot of Resident Evil 4 elements to 5.
Yeah, so.
They did. That's why I don't understand why people hate 5 so much. And when I ask them, they just say Chris. Bruh. When the boulder punches, see, that's it. I'm like, can you please tell me something else? And then somebody would say, okay, the zombies are starting to shoot at you. I'm like, fair point, because that one zombie you had to fight, that it was I want to say in the final stage, there's this fucking black guy in this Gatling gun. And I'm like,
yeah, I get that because I said that too. I was like, okay, like cool, we in Africa. And that's probably a nitpick for me when I talk about 5, but I'll talk about it once we get to 5. But
don't tell me you think it was racist.
No, I don't think it's racist at all. It's just like the one thing.
A lot of people thought it was racist.
But I think a lot of people did felt that was racist. I think some people did, but
it's in Africa. Of course, you gonna get black people. Yeah, like, what you expect?
Bro, you gonna get honestly. You get like you. Is there some white people live in Africa? Yeah, but at the same time, it's more blacks in Africa. And
you know how mad people would have gotten if you seen more white people in that game.
Because people got mad with Star Wars.
You whitewashing. I know how y'all think, bro. I know it. Y'all would have said this shit.
When the Force was it Awakening came out, they said Star Wars was anti-white. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, where do you get this?
This is anti-white or anti-black?
Anti-white.
You talking about with the Finn thing?
I'm talking about
they fucked him over too.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about like why they said it. Yeah, because the whole Finn incident.
Yeah, because like, bro,
that's cool.
Because nobody I'm gonna go back. I just want to touch on this right quick because ain't nobody said anything when Sam Jackson was the first black man with a lightsaber. No one said nothing. They come to find out if you do your research, Finn is Force sensitive. He's not well in depth in the Force, but he's Force sensitive. That is known fact.
So they dropped the ball on him.
Oh yeah, they did. They did. But
that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video. But going back to Resident Evil, like the nitpicking where it comes to me. Well, I said this. The one thing I really hated was Resident Evil was the whole the tune, not the early part. We had to like turn the sunbeam lights on these mirrors. That's what I hated. I hated that.
You're right. I remember what you're talking about.
To me, that was one of the most unnecessary scenes in that game. I was like,
I know exactly what you
every time, bro. Every time,
light will one shot you fucked up,
bro. I hate it so much. Then like,
shit. Because the early days of it, Sheva was a fucking retard. You like Sheva, come in here,
Sheva, please come here, Sheva.
You
did. Yeah, it's a one hit kill. It's a done deal. I'm like, bro, you have got to be kidding me. And then we got.
I think the thing I hated the. Go on. I'm about to say because the thing I hated the most in part 5 was them fucking the bug creatures. They brought this back in Revelations 2.
Invisible bug.
Those were so stupid to me, and because every time you shot them,
They limbs
they
real
get
bad.
like some immunity to it.
Yeah,
And they'll
they
get like
wasn't
this
in.
force field that's blocking your bullets. They're like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is this?
I
Like,
hate that. No, I don't think the bullet was invisible, but you got to shoot him like enough times
no, he wasn't
where
invisible. Yeah, you have
where
to shoot him in
where
certain spots,
when
and
his
if you
weak
just keep
spot
shooting
shows up.
him,
But let's say I hate the
yeah.
smoke thing because you don't know if you hit him, you don't know if your bullets is hitting him, you don't know anything. I was like, bro, how am I
You
supposed to?
can't even see the weak spot that much too
Right,
with it. That's why I
right,
thought it was so dumb.
yeah,
Literally, if you don't got the elephant killer, you about to
or a
struggle with
Magnum or
him. Like
something. Yeah,
shit.
it's gonna be a struggle with that character. So,
Like
but
that shit is always annoying.
then like the
That's why I just bring that
when you get
damn
to the
elephant killer on his ass.
when you get to the boat area, like the Gatling dudes, yeah, I can see. That's a fair argument. Excuse me, that's a fair argument because like you're not. This is not Resident Evil. Like I said, yeah, like I said, but people forget Resident Evil 4 started the whole action horror stuff for the series. Then Resident Evil 5.
I'm saying like after three, it just the horror aspect started to go down.
Yeah.
You didn't notice it that much in 4 because 4 still had that horror part to it. Like I said, with the paranoia, the
Yeah,
quick time,
the quick time stuff.
scare, that fucking
Right.
that shit.
Right.
And then 5 came and just like really said, fuck your horror.
Then
6 just said, what horror?
Since went overboard. 5
6 just said, fuck this action.
Like 5, it was somewhat balanced until you got further into the game. And that's when like, all right.
You can say the beginning of 5, like the chapters 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And after that,
that was
like
it.
after what the Irvin?
At the Irvin,
once got Irvin,
like
once Irvin got caught, shit, and after that ridiculous boat fight, I hated that fight. It wasn't that bad.
I like the design. I like the design of Irvin, but he like the boss wasn't.
It just was too much to me. I'm like, no,
because you don't expect to fight a big Resident Evil boss towards the end of the game. You know what I mean? Like the monster's always big.
He didn't make it seem like that was it. Like Irvin was the main guy. That's why I was happy when Wesker. There he is.
Yeah, when Wesker came, I was like, yes, okay, this is cool. But like,
and I was happy Wesker didn't morph into some fucking. That's enough plus with me in Resident Evil 5. I was happy Wesker didn't morph into some giant nasty creature.
Right.
He just got fucking tentacle arm and slapping you with metal. And then the most legendary scene, grass. I miss Wesker so much.
Okay, yeah. So let me ask this question. Because we both know who plays the voice of Wesker. What's his name? I'm sorry. I'm mad. I forget this man's name. DC Douglas. So who do you think will win in the fight between Wesker and Yoshitaka Kira? Who do you think will win that fight?
You Kira from JoJo's?
Yeah. Wesker and Kira. Who do you think will win that fight?
Is he allowed to use Bite the Dust?
Ooh, but Wesker can heal for most damages though.
Wesker fast as shit, yeah. Wesker, but the thing is, fast as fuck too. Hang on, who's calling? Never mind. It's I don't know who this is. I'm not answering it. I don't know who this is. But anyway, freaking let's talk about like this real quick.
Okay.
Because stands.
You kind of far away too. I don't know. Like you sound.
Because that's because the stupid phone. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, it's better.
All right.
Continue.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like in the world of JoJo, stands are fast as hell.
Yeah.
They're stupid bad.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Hold on 1 second, because it sounds disordered now for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on with the mic.
Oh God.
Okay. Now you good. Now you good. You sound good.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, I think Crimson this real quick.
Okay, I think we're good this time. Okay, continue.
All right. I was saying because stands are fast as hell.
Yeah.
And they didn't show how fast Peter Stan could possibly be. And he was keeping up with Josuke for the most part, so I'm pretty sure his stand is fast as hell.
Right.
I would probably I want to give it to. I'm not gonna hold you up. I do want to give it to Wesker because all he got to do is get to Kira.
Yeah.
But then again,
thank you, Death Bat, for showing that.
Wesker can't fight fucking Heart Attack.
Yeah.
Heart Attack can just keep chasing his ass.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe he can since
maybe
Wesker
he
got
can.
the virus.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like Wesker's healing ability is like so good though. So I
no freaking his healing ability ain't beating freaking Kira.
Yeah,
Kira erases you.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Like you said, he implodes you, dog. You just get everything turns to dust. You're just done.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, shit.
But anyway, I just want to say that I'm gonna ask DC Douglas. I'm gonna one day. I don't know. I'm gonna ask him. I'll make a picture if I think I don't know if I found him on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why you asked me these two. That's right. He do play Kira in the
Yeah. And by far, I think he did
a damn good job.
Yeah, he did a great job with Kira. Even though I wish even though Netflix again, sorry sidetracking here. Even though Netflix doing the side story for was it for
Rohan?
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
they late as hell. Those been out there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what takes so long to get these. I got nothing against subs, and we talk about this in videos before. I'm gonna go back to Resident Evil, but my issue is these dubs has been out. On Netflix, this still got One Punch Man only in subs. I watch Attack on Titans, but guys, the dub's been out for a good minute now.
It's Netflix, man. People just don't like Netflix. I mean, that is the home of cuties. Yeah, Netflix. I didn't forget about that. We didn't forget about that.
No, we did not.
Cuties. The fuck was they thinking?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But my thing is with going back to again, I still think really there's no Wester's D tier top villain. Well, I don't know. Maybe Lady Tall Vampire. I don't know.
No, he's number one.
Yeah, he's number one.
When it comes to Resident Evil, fight me.
I think
who's a better villain?
Tall Vampire may be number two. Tall Vampire may be number two for me right now. And y'all know why.
Shut the fuck.
Shut up. But like you said, again,
my number two villain is freaking Nemesis.
I can't
fucking stars.
Yeah, bro. I miss.
I don't know why I like this,
bro. My thing was
watching him fuck up Brad was cool.
But this is that's why I miss about with Remake 3. The original one, every time you see Nemesis pop out, he'll always say stars. He barely says stars in the remake.
It's a rare, yes, I heard it's a rare call out.
It's a rare call out. And I'm so mad. I like that. Again, it's more of a nitpick, but I was like, bro, come on. But let's
screw that. That's a big theme to me.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, let me be honest with y'all. I know with these games, I know I'm kind of jumping all the way around here. Let's go on top of Remake 3 because I will say this: was it a bad game? No, it was not. It was a fun game, short, yes, but the best part of the game is in the beginning areas of the game. Meaning, for the first time you take over Jill to the it's the first time you take control of Jill, and that's about it. In the city area, but when you start leaving the city area, that's when it starts to be that's when it starts to dumb down for me now, because it don't make sense. It was like I said, I don't mind them taking certain stuff out and putting something in to replace that. I feel Resident Evil 2 did a great 2 remake, and 1 remake did a better job of doing that. They took stuff out, but they put stuff in to help enhance the overall experience of the game. And I don't care what nobody say. You can fight me on this too. How Resident Evil 2 supposed to go clear A, beyond B, canon. Look, they can fight me on that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you about to get some comments.
Let's end this. I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Go ahead, you better have me a good reason to tell me that, because right now even that's canon.
I doubt it.
That's canon. Fight me on it. You read it up before you start commenting me. But that's my thing with people don't read.
They don't. You want to know something? There was a character, because Sheva was in the Resident Evil 6 manga, and that's literally the last time you'll probably see her.
Really? I know she was.
That's the last time you'll see her.
Mm-hmm.
It was it Sheva? I could be wrong in this. I gotta fact check it. I'll fact check it a little bit, but it was Chris Pierce and I'm assuming it's Sheva. There's a black lady there. I just gotta remember It was called the freaking I have always butchered the scene. Marhawa Desire. Shit, because I found this comic or manga
because
at this
I got two of those mangas when I went to a convention. I got like it had Chris and Pierce, and so they had like two other people. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and another black girl, and I want to say it was Sheva, because I think it was Sheva, and if it wasn't Sheva, it was somebody else. But I found that manga at this gaming shop I went to, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So I ended up reading all I should have bought them because they were some good comics, but
they really were.
I ended up reading all of them right then and there, and it was great. And it was just about like this school and everything. He was in the school. Chris was fucking, of course, doing some badass shit, beating the hell out of him. Now, if y'all want to see Chris, if y'all want to see why people call Chris Chuck Norris, read this book. Read it, because this motherfucker, he does not care.
I wish I had
He's so
book
angry in this book. Like,
I wish I had it. I wish I had the book right in front of me.
The shit out of people.
I really wish.
It's funny. I'll post. Definitely type it into the description so people can check it out. It's great. Yeah. It's a great one.
Yeah, like the manga, the 2 chapters of the manga I was reading, it was really good. I enjoyed every minute of it. But
yeah, it's good, man. It's real nice.
Because
that's canon to the thing.
Yeah, let's talk about characters too. Again, like I said, I'm trying my best to stick with these games. But look. Now, rumor has it, I don't know what's true. They are doing a Revelation 3, and I heard Rebecca's coming back. I'm like, bet that's good. I love it, because for me, what I feel like with Revelations, I feel like sometimes they get certain side characters, like Barry, who's the side character. He had a good, Claire's okay. This is how I feel. Like the first Revelation had Chris and Jill, but you're more so playing Jill than Chris most of the time in the game. So it's like I feel like they get Jill. Jill guy has a strong presence in the series, but like then
she needs to get shown off more, to be honest.
Be true, yeah. I agree with that. It's like
I ask people, like, people be like, "Oh, what you talk?" Because I talked to somebody on Twitter about this, and they're like, "What you talking about? She just had a game, the Resident Evil 3 remake." Right. Like, that's not what I meant. Like, it's a remake of her shit, so of course we're gonna be it. But I'm saying, like, I want a new Resident Evil with her in it, like how with Resident Evil 8 we got Chris, even though Chris is probably most likely not gonna be playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably DLC wise.
See what the hell is going on with her ever since 5. Like, what the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, because I thought we at least going to like maybe hear from Jill, or maybe she in some type of background, whatever the case may be. But we don't know nothing unless we do some research on it. We probably can set it for the next Resident Evil topic. But
what about Jill? Yeah, like she just disappeared.
Yeah, she disappeared. And
she just disappeared. That's what really brought me into reading the mangas and stuff, because a lot of people don't know this.
Right.
When it comes to the manga, going back to the Marhawa school, Resident Evil 6 manga, that's where Pierce debuted in. Yeah. Because everybody who's playing Resident Evil 6 is like, who the fuck is Pierce? What game was he in?
Yeah, because
he wasn't in the game.
Yeah, he was in the
Resident Evil 6 was his one and only game.
Yep.
God, I hated that ending. I didn't hate it like fuck that. I just hated it because it was sad. I was like,
it was sad because think about this. Leon didn't lose his partner. Sheridan used
spoiler alert. Like, y'all don't know.
Yeah. Sheridan lose her partner. The only person who lost a partner was Chris, and it like cause again,
Chris is getting fucked. He lost his whole fucking team.
Yeah, and like that blindsided me though.
The evil Ada killed the rookie.
Oh, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Chris' campaign was not my favorite one in there, and I said this multiple times. But seeing Chris lose his whole entire squad, I was like,
this dude already going through so much. Going through so much. His entire team.
He went through so much. I'm like, bro, like, come on, dog. It's like, you ain't gotta do my boy Chris like that. I forget the reason they picked Chris through that because I feel like since he can
take it.
He can take
That's what it is.
That's exactly what I said.
I mean, I did feel sad for Leon when the president got killed because knowing how Leon is actually friends with the president and stuff.
Yeah. Plus,
That shit, I like
everything
that
he went
part.
through to save his daughter and all that stuff in 4, I was like, yeah, that did kind of.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck is Ashley at? No.
Yeah, I want to know what happened to Ashley.
Bitch.
So, but this one thing, going back to Revelation,
Nobody cares about her.
I actually care for okay. I don't mind escort mission stuff, but the one thing that always bothers me sometimes with Ashley is like sometimes she can be in the way at the wrong time. Especially if you ever watch Super Gamer, if you watch Super Gaming Brothers and watch them play as Ashley, Johnny does not care for Ashley whatsoever. It'd be one of the most funniest moments because when they fighting the giant, I can't remember the giant's name, the Igante.
I don't think anybody care for Ashley.
That's the thing. Like that's because my thing is like the reason it made me care because if you die, it's a game over, and I'm like I can't have you dying. So
yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Just made me hate her more when you.
If I can find a clip, if I can find a clip, because the Igante piss up acid and just do like a touchdown spike and just.
Your timing that good? Oh shit!
Oh, did it hit Ashley?
I was about to say.
She's dead.
Oh shit!
Touchdown! Just dropped her down as an instant game over, and I died laughing at that joke. And he just scooped her up. It's like if I find it, come up, put it on here. If I can find that clip, I'm put it on here. But it's but I get it because again, it's like, but even though people complain about Ashley, Resident 4 is the greatest thing ever. But when you actually get a partner you can play with, it's like, oh, I hate this. Like, why? Because of Chris? Because you got a partner? But anyways, I'm getting off topic. But going back to Revelation 3.
I don't know.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't get it. But going back to Revelations though, but I
just really want somebody to just go crazy in the comments and be like, the reason I hate Resident Evil 5 is just like a paragraph of shit, just saying some legitimate points why they hate it. I would be okay with that. I would be.
No,
cool.
they give you a single answer, Chris. That's it. Punching a boulder.
That's all people normally say is Chris. Like,
but again, nobody won't complain. But nobody won't complain when Leon doing all this fancy flipping through these lasers. The knife fight with Krauser, which is
for God's sake, Leon bulldog somebody in freaking 6, but everybody fucking up in 6. So shit.
But it's like
no, I would say Chris just normally tosses freaking Leon DDT RKO out of nowhere.
Oh my God!
I can see Leon just RKOing somebody.
Leon set up the band for Sweet Chin Music. He was doing them super kicks like I got crazy on that game.
Right. He do kick the shit out of you.
Chris do the Falcon Punch. But okay, but like with Revelation 3 supposedly coming, that Rebecca's supposed to be one of the main characters. I'm like, cool. Like to me, Rebecca is a side character. I feel like it helped builds her character up a little bit because again, look what happened with Zero, and it like I say, it kind of built her mythos up, and so now like even with the CGI movies, it helped build her up a little bit. You think it was Vendetta, then you got this is my thing, and I want to see possibly maybe 2 characters come back. I want to say Ashley, but we probably not get. But I want them to bring back.
No.
I want them to bring back.
No. Ashley, no.
At least tell us what she's doing. I was like to know what.
Yeah, give us an update what she's doing. But just give us just say Ashley's alive and well. That's all we need.
Right. I would love to see Sheva come back. Like I said, it was cool to see Barry come back in Revelations 2. But like I said, it's not. I won't say it's not canon. I'm not saying it's not canon, but he's not really the forefront like Chris, Jill.
We're talking about
no, I'm talking
canon wise,
like canon wise, it's talk alike because like I said, because this is gonna be what Rebecca's second game. Rebecca's third game. If it's true, she come back in Revelation 3. And
what's her second one? I don't remember her second one.
Her second one is 0. Remember, her first appearance was in 1. And
Well, yeah, appearance, yeah. I thought you meant like playable.
but she was playable on Zero.
No, I'm saying I thought you.
Oh.
I thought like when you said third appearance, I'm
Oh,
thinking
okay,
you
okay.
meant like
Yeah, I mean,
playable.
playable. Sorry.
Another phone call. Here you go.
So, while he get the phone call, I'm gonna talk. But really, real talk, man. Like, I don't mind Rebecca coming back. I think she's a good character. But I would love to see Sheffa come back. You bring back Barry. You brought back Sherry. Matter of fact, you know.
Yeah, Sherry was a huge surprise,
Yeah,
man.
because everybody thought
She was a huge surprise.
I mean, I know they explained it, but back remember when 5 was coming out when they saw that blonde headed chick on 5, everybody thought that was Sherry for a hot minute until they actually until they explained like, oh no, this is not that person was a Sherry. So Sherry's right here. I was like, oh, bet. So it's cool. Like it was cool to see Sherry come back and see how she.
Speaking of blonde chick 5, I hated that. That's another thing that buries 5 in the freaking that Jill redesign. Like, what in the hell is that? That was awful.
I don't know.
That outfit that reminded me of Alice. I might hold you up. Looking at Jill like that reminded me of Alice. That's how bad it was. Like, oh, what is this? And speaking of Alice, her wearing Jill's outfit, if you like peep that out.
Right.
And some of the, with the little blue tank top and the skirt and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Bruh. Yeah, it's like I said, like, again, it's, going to move a little bit. I would give Paul the
Alice
answer.
Evil.
Yeah, definitely. Going to Alice Evil. Real talk, man, for real. It's like I'll give Paul Anderson the credit in the world, because sometimes when he doing characters off a video game, the characters actually look like the characters from the game. But that's all the credit I'm getting him on for. That's it.
Not Chris.
Like I said, almost. I said almost. Cause I knew he was gonna break it.
I didn't even know who the fuck that was when I seen him in the trailer. Somebody told me it was Chris. I'm like, that ain't fucking Redfield. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like Chris was
People talking about Chris coming back on steroids and shit. Nigga, look at him in that movie.
Bruh.
Chris been gone since Resident Evil 1.
Bruh. Because Chris supposedly he was supposed to be in 2. He was rumored to be in 3. And then he was in I want to say maybe the fourth or fifth film. I can't remember. But the point being, no, he was in the fourth film. But it's like, bruh. Then like, oh, Chris and Claire finally meet. Where was the build up for this? It was no build up for it. It's like it didn't make sense at all. So, because I think, matter of fact, the only time Chris and Claire was in the game together was in Code Veronica, right? There was another
Chris and Claire. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I wanted them two to be more gays together.
Yeah, I would love to see them.
That's why I want that to get remade in some way.
Yeah,
I would like that.
I could honestly. I feel like Capcom should not bother doing 4. I think 4 don't need to be touched. Like it just don't. You don't need to touch 4. Code Veronica, yes, that game right there has to be touched. It needs to be dealt with, because this is what I thought was gonna happen.
You making it sound like you hated shit.
Part of me really do hate that game. It took me years to beat that game. Cause you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. All the backtracking, and then I forgot an item. I gotta go back through the thing again. Then I gotta do this again. I'm like, bruh, I get Resident Evil, it has backtracking on it, but that was too much backtracking. With some areas in backtracking, you have a choice. If you don't get that item, well, that's it. But bruh, the backtracking was too much for me. It's like it was too much. Then like don't forget nothing. Then once that way is blocked,
already did.
Right. so
like for real, you walk all the way to this locked door or something that's way across the map. Then you go to find out you didn't pick up the right key or something, or the puzzles where you got to go all the way back. I know the feeling, dog.
Yeah. Then when enemies you somewhat manage to die, but then when you go back, I hate it. Especially the little Bandersnatch or Vandersnatch, whatever you call them, the one-arm monsters. Oh my god, I hated them. I hate them so much. I do. Cause I'm thinking I'm getting away. This stretch arm nigga right here, stretch up on the top of the stairs and kill me. I'm like,
this is stretch arm,
bro. Yeah, I hated that junk. I really do. That's one monster I don't want to ever see them bring back. I hated
As
it.
far as I can't really say monsters they should bring back. I don't really got no favorite monsters. I got monsters I hated. Actually, I'm lying. I do got favorite monsters,
What's
and
that?
it's the hunter type monsters. I don't mind monsters
Oh
that can one
god.
shot you, like the Resident Evil 1 hunters, like
Oh
the little lizard
god. The little lizard
motherfuckers.
ones, yeah, those dudes. Bro, they brought them.
I remember
I
I
know they
was
brought them
going
in
for the
3.
freaking
Yeah, because in 3 they can one shot. And sorry, the remake of 3 they can one shot you. Like they hit you like enough
That's
times.
good though. Yeah, the hunters was known for that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what in the world?
You had to kill them quickly.
You had to. You had to kill them boys quick. And I was like, because I was Carlos. I'm like, bro, why they killing me so easily? Because I'm trying to save my healing items with one.
They
Literally,
just cut your damn head off.
Just cut me off,
Oh,
bro.
wait, no, in the remake, they just slit your throat.
Slit your
They
throat.
don't cut
Yeah,
your
they cut your head off.
Man, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing about 4 that I did like. 4 has some gruesome ass deaths, dog.
God, like the chainsaw.
Like, we ain't gonna talk about the chainsaw guy or the fucking one dude with the freaking scissor fingers.
Oh, I call him Dark
cut your shit
Wolverine.
off.
That's Dark Wolverine right there.
Dark Wolverine. I hated them because when you whooping their ass, they'll go into berserk mode, start swinging like a wild man, and then you, since you're in middle aiming, you can't just sprint and turn around. You get your damn head cut off.
Bruh, because you can't make no noise and you gotta walk. You really gotta like eat and don't run out of bells. Don't run out of bells. Because you run out of bells,
yeah, for real.
you done. What's the enemy I hated in 4? And I'm happy they didn't bring them back. The Regenerators from 4.
No, freaking I hated the Regenerators.
I hate the Regenerators.
They tried to bring them back, like, with certain people. Like, they brought them back a little bit in 6. If you
them little squishy things. Yeah, I hated those things.
Yeah, they was in Leon's. I think it was in Chris' campaign.
They was in everybody's campaign. They was in everybody's campaign. They was in even Ada's campaign.
It was.
Yeah, they was in everybody's campaign. I know. I went to look. I
hated that crap.
I played through that game so many times to know that.
And then just get back up.
Yeah, then they can just regenerate it.
Yeah, I played it both on freaking. Was it on 3? I think it was on PS3.
Yeah, it's on PS3. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, where the hiccup come from? Shit. But I had it on PS3, got it on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got downloaded on the PS5 just now. Because I like playing it.
Yeah,
I was addicted. That was probably the only game where I was actually addicted to Mercenaries mode.
Oh God,
I didn't like Mercenary mode too much in Part 5.
I love 5.
Except some of the maps, I do love some.
I love the maps.
I learned all the combos.
I learned the maps. I love the maps, and I didn't care for the maps in 6, but I love the maps in 5. I love the characters in 5.
I swear, in Part 6, there's only the other 2 maps I like. Because they're the first 2, the freaking one in the city, and then the one. The steel cage one.
Yeah.
Chris campaign where we had to drive the tank on that bridge.
Yeah.
Metal bridge.
Yeah, I do like the metal. I do like the metal bridge one. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. What's the I think Mercenary was a good fit because I know I started in 4. I didn't care. I didn't never care for 4's Mercenary until like 5.
Yeah, they had to work all the kinks out.
Yeah,
4 Mercenary was like,
That's all right.
Shit. Revelations 2 Mercenary mode didn't hit me that well either, though.
What I don't like. I know Revelations 2 is 2 players. I wish you can do it online with Revelations 2, which was surprised me they didn't put that in there. Like you
can? I actually never tried it.
I tried playing with a. No. I'm sorry. You can't do the campaign online. You can do the Mercenary mode online. But playing the co-op campaign, no, that's okay. So I don't mind playing co-op online.
I'm trying to see why you can't do it. I'll see why you can't do it because in both campaigns,
right?
Moira and the little girl, I forgot her name. They don't really fight. They just lookouts.
Right.
So yeah, I can see why. I ain't gonna hold you up. I kind of hate that though because I saw Moira, I was like, okay, cool,
bruh. I think the only Moira got was she got a crowbar. That's all she got was just a crowbar in Revelation.
She be putting in work with that shit though.
You can hit people with it, but like killing them with it, I don't know because like
I don't think you can kill. I don't know. It's been so long since I played that.
Yeah.
I did one playthrough. I actually never even beat the game fully because of freaking they released the episode format, which pissed me off. Like, what the fuck? hated that crap. Because I paid full price for that game. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I had a disc version, which should have had all episodes on it. It did not.
It's only like what
So I was
4?
like, what the fuck?
It's like 4 episodes for Revelations 2, if I remember right.
I want
4
to
or
say
5,
4 or 6.
Oh, yeah,
But I don't know what the hell happened, but the copy I had was defective as fuck.
bruh.
Once I saw, well, because I beat Alex. I
Yeah,
did. I
yeah.
killed something.
No,
The game is over.
it's two endings. It's 2 endings to that game. Real talk. It's 2 endings. Like it's
Yeah, I saw.
yeah.
I saw.
I did both
I
endings.
killed Mortar by accident. I got Mortar killed by
No. This is the 2 endings. I don't know if you saw because like one ending is I did both. I played both of them because one ending is when the little girl takes over. Wesker takes over the little girl's body. Yeah, it takes over her body, and she's like, "What's what you gonna shoot me?" And she walks away. So the second ending goes, and I figured how to do this. As Moro, you have to kill Claire's ex-boyfriend when he's mutated. Then you get the second ending. Then where the second ending is where Moro goes back home with Barry. They bring back the little girl with them, but some type of way Alice's conscience is still in the mind of the little girl. So it's like one's an outright bad ending, then the other one's like the other true ending is semi good and bad. But my thing is with Revelations, I really wish they would follow up on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Up.
You gotta remember these freaking viruses, dog.
Properly
talk about. I'm trying to explain each virus.
The T virus, the C virus,
the T virus, C virus, X virus, this virus, G virus. It was just viruses. But you gotta freaking remember, because I was about to say that's what happened with with Resident Evil 7. Because I remember a lot of people was talking to me about the lore of Resident Evil 7. And they were talking about Evelyn and shit, because I remember when that got announced, they're like, "Oh, I hate Resident Evil now. They're dealing with ghosts and stuff, it's hallucinations and shit,
right,
and all that." And I was saying to people, like the virus, and how it spread it, what led to Part 7, what's really going on, blah blah. So,
are you away from your mic?
You said what?
Are you away from your phone? Because it sounded like you went far away.
No, I'm right here.
That was weird, but all right, continue. This like sound you was far away.
It's breaking up. Is it good though?
It's good. It's good. We still
no,
heard you.
I'm literally. I'm not that far from it. The phone is literally in my face right now.
I wonder if you got a text
I really
message.
hate it.
I wonder because then you got some type of text message to try. That's why it sounded like that. But
I probably did, but
yeah, that's probably what happened. So
freaking
So sorry about that, folks.
Long story short, is what I'm saying is speaking of 7, I want to go to 8 real quick.
Yeah.
And talk about another thing that I'm not even gonna hold people up. It didn't sit right with me either, but these guys been around for way longer than you would think. The werewolf aspect and shit. There has been werewolves in Resident Evil. You just got to read the mangas.
Read the mangas,
the old mangas and congas and all that crap. Because I see a lot of people like they were hating on it. And I ain't gonna hold you up. I kind of was too. I was like, man,
I'm not
why
gonna.
do we have fucking werewolves?
Yeah,
shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'll say no. Cause I know when I did my a reaction to the revealing trailer for Resident Evil. I found another video that's talking about the virus, and I put the link on the video. And once I go look through, because I got a lot of reviews, I'm at 200 reviews right now, so it's a lot. So I got to go to look at it and find it. I'll put it on here too. It somewhat explains the virus and what it's doing. It's some type of airborne virus where it's effectively that's changed them into werewolves, that's changed them into vampires. I can't remember the name of the virus. But
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, once I might go back and reread the manga it's from, because I was saying to myself, like, is this an already existing virus or a brand new one? What's going on?
That's why I do want to know. I want to know if this is this already established virus, like how the T viruses was, stuff like that. That's what I don't. That's why I do want to know. But like I do want to talk about 7.
I want to say yes.
Yeah, I just agree. But I do want to talk about 7 because you notice we skipped 6 a little bit, so
Look, there's nothing to really say about six.
It's really
Six
nothing.
know what they did,
Yeah.
and they need to go sit in the corner and think about what they done. Like for real. The only thing about Six I did like the story of Six.
Yeah,
I did.
I did like the breakfast stories.
Fight me.
Yeah. The breakfast
I liked
stories
everybody's story on there except for
Yeah.
Ada.
Yeah, God.
I hated Ada. This is the same shit. And I didn't give two fucks about Jake and Sherry. I'm sorry.
All right,
I was happy as hell to see Sherry back.
Tremaine go get some mean comments. But
dog, yeah, I don't care if I stepped in it. Jake sucks, and I hope he never returns. Jake, you know who Jake was? Jake was Dante. Jake was the Dante they always wanted but never got. Because you know Dante was supposed to be a Resident Evil 7 character. I said 7. Resident Evil character. But they was like, oh, he's too cool. Let's give him his own game. He got Devil May Cry. So Jake comes in, and that edgy douchebag piece of shit wannabe cool guy. I hate Jake so much, dog. This in the opening of his story made me instantly hate him. When they revealed that crap, I'm like, okay, Jake Mueller, son of Wesker. Like, what? Where? Who did Wesker fuck? Alexa?
Yeah,
whatever that freaking, what was it? Excella. That's her damn name.
I keep saying Alexa, that though.
Like, shit.
Well, let's get into it.
Like, who did he sleep with? I think they did. I think they did get into it. My anger just blinded me right now. I can't think.
I can't remember.
I'm saying, like, they said it's his son. It's his son, right? Mm-hmm. And they said he got the antibodies and all that shit because of Wesker, you know, being this test tube baby that he is and shit.
Test tube baby.
So I'm like, the way how they raised Alex and Albert. Who did they sleep with?
Yeah, you're right. Who? I agree. Because the only thing we know.
Please explain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they wasn't explain. Like, who Wesker had a kid with? It wasn't Ancilla. He killed Ancilla. I'm kind of mad he killed her though, because she was fine. You know she.
It's Jill. Freaking, he made
a nigga.
Jill
sandwich.
You
know I'll be so mad. That was Jill.
Again, this is why Chris and Wesker hate each other. He's like, you want to laugh at my tyrant? You want to laugh at my tyrant? I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, Chris. How about that?
you see Wesker making love to Jill, saying Chris.
Like, you take that, motherfucker. But no, like, for real, going back to Jake, though, literally, and this is, to me, which made Resident Evil 6 go down in points with me. His campaign starts with him chilling with his little mercenary boys, and he just beats the everlasting shit out of a Jawavo, not a zombie, a Jawavo. Right. And I'm like, one, Jawavos suck. I hate them. And two, again, the way how this guy just completely beats the shit out of him, then does his anime style kick and pins him to the wall. And I'm like, God. Then we got this wannabe nemesis like motherfucker. I liked him. I did for a little bit, but then he became very annoying.
It's like,
what's it called? The U stank?
I called him Uber Stank. I don't know. I couldn't say that, so that's what
that's all his name was. Stank.
I was like Uber Stank. I was like Uber Stank. That's the nigga name. That's his name is right now. So
I'm like, cool. This guy, I felt like he's supposed to be reminiscent to either William or Nemesis,
right?
You know, shit. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. He was annoying. He wasn't that bad, but Jake's attitude, his dialogue, it was so annoying. And then Sherry, I like Sherry. Sherry was the only part. That's why, literally, in every campaign, I was Chris, I was Leon, and I was Hunk, even though we don't know if that's Hunk with Ada and shit. So, whatever.
That's the one thing
when it came to freaking... No, I'm just saying, like, out of the characters I picked, I didn't play Jake. I hated him.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I hated him that much. I'm like, I'm Sherry, bitch, and I love that damn lightning rod she had.
Oh yeah,
I zapped the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, I love that.
Everybody getting zapped.
Bro, it's like it's like for me. This how I feel like, because again, since you bring that's true. Because like those who don't know the whole topic of Resident Evil, like Dante was supposed to be in Resident Evil. He supposed to like like that's what. But like I said, they made this character like I said too cool. Okay, we're gonna get Dante his own game. So bring it. Like I don't necessarily hate Jake. It's just like I saw the character trope of it. And don't get me wrong, the first time I played him, yeah, I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, but more on, I'm like, all right, you know, all this stuff was going on. It's like it was I would say like we got our like I said, we got our Dante in a Resident Evil game, if you want to say that much with it.
And for real.
Yeah.
For real. Cause fucking he tried way too hard to be cool to me.
Yeah.
He did. Wesker was fucking cool from the start. Well, maybe not Resident Evil 1. No, but he still was cool. Even with all the cheesy dialogue, he still was cool. So, Chris, stop it. Did you see it? Did you ever see it?
I didn't see it. I still gotta look that joke up.
Oh, you gotta look this shit. Just Chris. Stop it. But no, let me continue real quick so we can go back to 7. Okay. The Resident Evil 6. Like why I would personally bury 6. Freaking like the pros and cons. My pros was 6. I did enjoy the gameplay. It was a lot faster than 4 and 5. Right. I didn't like that. You know, I could fucking aim and move. Right. I hated that standing still shit. So I was happy I could aim and move and dodge zombies and beat the shit out of them at the same time. Yeah. Like, it's also a con because it takes the whole fear out of it. Yeah, I'm powerful as fuck. I'm fucking shit up. I mean, it doesn't matter who I'm playing is.
And that's the problem.
I'm strong as hell.
That's the problem with the whole action aspect of it too, because like you can have certain like if it's a good blend of it, but don't forget like, hey, this is a horror game. And it's like I love
yeah, you need that sense of helplessness,
and that's why I kind of felt that like with Leon, because like like especially in the beginning part when you're at the school and like every time that lightning flash, you know what's gonna pop out in front of you, stuff like that. That junk was terrifying. Even like especially when you at the cemetery with Leon and Helena. And every time the lightning flash, you see like something either jumping out.
I fucking hated that stage.
Bruh.
I did.
I did the first time. The first time I did that.
Then the freaking gas guy.
Oh, I hated it. I hate that gas. I hated her so much.
That little mini boss. Because you know, I'm a trophy hunter, and there's a trophy if you protect everybody in the church. I got that. He kills nobody. I got that achievement. Yeah, I got it.
That junk was hard.
That shit was annoying,
bruh. It took like at least 3 playthroughs for me to actually get that done. 3 playthroughs to get that done.
That shit was annoying. I could have platinumed that game many times if I just go hunt for the damn emblems.
That thing will go in the room where the survivors. Like, how would they know? How would they know they was in the room?
Yeah, for real. It would leave you alone and say, "Let me go over here real quick." Bruh. Oh, you hiding behind that thing? Let me go kill you. Like, how'd you even see him?
Let me break through. I
didn't even see him. Shit.
That joke was crazy, man. Like I said, but what bothered me with Ada's campaign, to say the least, is like you got a partner with you, and he can't do nothing except for shoot. He can't
do nothing. Bro, I tried playing it online once, and this fucking Ada got us killed because he refused to use the grappling hook. I'm like, bro, I can't use it. You have the grapple, please. Death. I'm like, no, I'm out. I am out of here. I literally have to play with a friend. Right. I was just playing online to do online trophies or whatever.
Right.
Or just get XP and stuff, get the medals. And this Ada, God, my God, sick, either you trolling me or your reaction is terrible. And then he kept going down. But I need you alive. I can't progress without you. You bitch.
God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I couldn't stand Ada's campaign. And not to mention how y'all talk about Chris, her shit was even more action packed. That submarine bullshit.
Yeah.
All the stealth sneaking around and crap. I'm like, oh, God. This is annoying. I'm playing a crappy ass Metal Gear or something. Like, shit.
Yeah, God, it's just
I couldn't stand it.
I mean, like
it's a lot of problems with 6. Like I said, let me say pros now. Let me go back to pros
because like I said, because the game sold well. it so well.
It did. A lot of people don't believe that or
Yeah.
or pay attention to that.
Yeah.
It did.
Because I was surprised it so well. I was like, dang. But like,
I think the thing I personally hated the most about it, and it wasn't even the game itself, it was the multiplayer aspect of it. If people play Part 5's multiplayer, I love Part 5's multiplayer.
God,
The team deathmatch or the dual mercenaries where y'all versus them so you get the most points.
Yeah.
That shit was fun. It was broke as hell because Jill and Chris was top tier as fuck. Jill, Chris.
And guys, we have lost Jermaine for the second time. So hold up. I think his phone probably died. Just give us a second. Sorry for the technical difficulties. All right, so let's
got hit by King Crimson. So yes, I didn't mean to activate that. My bad. But long story short, what I was going for about the multiplayer, Resident Evil 6 multiplayer sucked because if you died once in there, just once, it was over.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Resident Evil 5 where you had to get like 20 points, 20 kills total. No, this one was, you just kill them, dead, over. And I'm like, what? Like, dog. So my thing about Resident Evil 6, and a lot of people probably gonna look at me like, what? Because I do want to leave off on a good note.
Yeah.
My pros for that is, like I said, I did enjoy the gameplay, even though it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
And then I liked everybody's story except for fucking Jake and Ada's. Yes. Jake and Ada's. Fuck y'all. Especially you, Jake, you motherfucker. Well, you did bring us hot ass Sherry, though. I mean,
yeah, bro. Like,
Sherry,
it was cool to see Sherry come back, especially in her
I already know what you're talking about. That hospital scene.
Yeah.
I already know what you're talking about. And then what's worse, they gave her back her schoolgirl uniform for part 2 in the mercenaries mode. They fucking like, you think Sherry looked hot in the campaign? Look at this outfit.
I'm like, I know what y'all doing.
Mercenary with that short ass skirt, that high ass.
I'm like, I know what y'all doing,
like,
but y'all wrong. Because now I'm just gonna.
When I saw that shit, I was like, yo. R34 artist is about to have a field day with this.
Like, so this one gets me though. All right, it will say this. We can move on to 7. This one gets me though. This is one thing. So they knew what he was doing when he did mercenary mode on 6. So why are you asking questions about 8, knowing that this was going to happen?
Bro, just wait till that game gets fully released. Oh my god, the mods is gonna be insane.
I would
go have her ass walking around butt naked or something.
you know,
or make her even crazy taller and shit. You gonna be tiny. Should really make you the size of a mouse or some shit,
bruh. I feel that's gonna happen. I know for a fact that's going to happen. I want look. That's not even gonna be surprising that happened. Real talk.
Yeah, it's not, dog. It's
real
talk.
Not. I know. I ain't gonna be surprised. Just like I did. That's how I did the mods for 2 and 3. Some of the mods is. All right, for 3.
It's like Capcom just said, here's Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. Have fun, do whatever y'all want. And they did,
bruh.
Because the mods is crazy,
bruh. Especially when they make, I ain't gonna say too long, but since when they make them thick, especially with Jill. All those camera angles.
They're going crazy with Jill.
Oh my god!
That's probably why they do that shit now. Because I ain't gonna hold y'all up. That's what got my attention with Resident Evil 3 remake. Because I wasn't gonna get it at all. Because I found that they took a lot of shit out. And that didn't sit right with me at all. Not to mention it plays exactly like our RE2 remake.
Yeah.
So that also didn't sit right with me. But then I saw one thing, and I ain't gonna hold you up. I thought it was real because I didn't know the mod was this good. And they were talking about Jill and this Chris mod and everything. So they turned Nemesis into Chris, or they would turn Jill into Chris and Nemesis into Jill. And I'm like, what's happening here?
I never heard.
So I watched it.
Man,
it's plenty. It's plenty. I've seen all sorts of crazy.
I've seen that, but I haven't seen like one of the ones that have I can't remember the name of that anime, but they give
Did
her.
you see freaking they turn Shaggy? They turn Jill into Shaggy, and then Nemesis into fucking Cell.
No, I did.
That was the last one I saw. I saw it on Facebook. I was like, why would y'all do this?
I did not see that. So let's top this up with 7. Now,
I hate it.
now I'm gonna tell you this. Now I love.
I'm just playing.
For me, I'm gonna say this. I love the build up for 7. I love the horror aspect for 7. I just didn't care too much of the first person. Now I had played my fair share of first person horrors before, like Outlast, and no, of course I don't know if we count Left 4 Dead, but
Left 4 Dead first person? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. It's only third person when you get grabbed by somebody.
Yeah. And so it's for me, I we talk about this in our first person video game footage whatnot. So my thing was like I feel like the reason they made it first person because they wanted to make you feel it. And I always get that you play any type of first person game. They want you to really get immersed in that.
I really want that. Yeah, but yeah,
and they wanted to, and like I said, it worked because I played it, and yes, I got scared. It just I feel like for me, like cause remember the first person game Resident Evil did was Dead Aim, and it did poorly. But when we talk about
Dead Aim,
yep.
More like dead game. Yeah.
Get this red out of here. Get him out of here. Please get this red out of here. I can't. I simply can't. But it's like it was cool for what it was doing. It brought Resident Evil back.
Wait. Hang on. I got one more.
You got one more. Oh, yeah, Jesus.
It's called Dead Aim because it clearly missed the mark.
We about to end this video, right? We go ahead and cut it off. Cut. I hate the dread.
It wasn't high noon over there. Shit.
I can't deal with this man, Tremaine. I can't. But
damn, I just got some made ass Overwatch PTSD saying that.
See, that was you get. See, you was reaching.
You right.
You bad.
And I just made myself sad because I remember when they added the fucking diva voice lines, and me being a McCree main, it hurts when you hear "better check your watch." You guys notice if you play Overwatch when you use fucking Deadeye with fucking McCree, and that bitch absorb it. She be like, "Better check your watch and kill your." God, I just made myself sad. I fucking hate demon players. And we going back to Resident Evil.
Go back to Resident Evil. But that's the crazy thing. Is like but that's pretty much the pros of it. Now the cons for me for Resident Evil 7, Ethan's one of them.
Just Ethan.
and the enemies wise, like Marguerite, Jack. I care.
Literally, the bosses is the only good thing about them. But the basic enemies, like the molding. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, I can't stand Ethan. I don't like his character. Yeah. The enemies is so boring because it's literally just, again, variations of one enemy.
Right.
You got fucking fat molded, skinny molded, normal molded.
Crawling molded. And don't even get me started on Lucas. I think he was a waste of. I mean, his trap things was
Lucas. I couldn't stand Lucas. Yeah. He was the only one I actually didn't like.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I didn't care for Zoe either because I know Zoe was doing her thing.
Yeah.
So Zoe was just like but Lucas, he was so lackluster to me.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay,
all he was.
Here you are trying to be like the Jigsaw man and shit.
Yeah, it's like
shit.
I get it. Resident Evil's about puzzles. No, I get it. It's just like it just wasn't really. It was like there. I thought it was there to just take up space. That's really what I feel like.
Yeah, for real. Like just be because my thing is, I'm like you are trying too hard to be evil, boy.
Yeah,
like, you are not intimidating at all. I'll fucking look at Jack and like, oh shit. Look at Marguerite, like, oh, hey, go on. And look at you, like, boy, if you don't,
Jack and
Marguerite, that one fucking he freaking put a picture of Lucas up and they had a whole black guy be like, Boy, if you don't.
Hey, one of my favorite scenes with Jack when he grabbed the chainsaw and he was like groovy. Ethan like that's not groovy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right. That's the only time where I was like, did Ethan just say something? You
Yeah,
know,
and like
try to be cool because I don't like it. I don't like it.
because I see why they didn't pick Chris or anybody else back. I mean, I'll talk about Not a Hero
Chris
later.
would have just beat the fuck out of Jack. No.
Like Chris, Leon, Jill, Claire, Barry. I see why they didn't put them in there as the main character because they would know what to do in this situation.
Oh yeah, they did exactly. They vets. They would have knew exactly what's going on.
I get Ethan why they put him in there, but at the same time, I feel like you could have gave him a little bit more personality.
Yeah, for real, he was just so bland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was so boring and bland to me.
And like that's the thing that really got me. It's like, all right.
Well, hang on. Let me go back to Zoe and Lucas real quick.
Bro, I'm about to say, I'm about to say, don't go out to Overwatch again. You do want to hurt yourself again, bro.
No. I'm being serious.
Okay.
Serious mode activate. Freaking. It's about the DLC. I remember talking to you about this. I don't know if I actually.
I don't think we mentioned it. Yeah, I don't think we ever mentioned the DLC part.
I was talking about the contradictions of that shit because. Like you said, with Lucas being just so or whatever, like he's just like and then Jack and Marguerite being terrified. My thing about them is I found out something because I started paying attention to those notes you pick up.
Yeah,
and it's talking about the infection and all that crap. And you know, Lucas and Zoe wasn't under Evelyn's control. Even though they pretended to be or shit,
really?
Or Lucas did. Yeah, they never was fully controlled by her. They wasn't. Why do you think Lucas was able to roam around freely and do whatever he wanted?
Right. And Zoe was
While
the same
Jack
way.
And Marguerite, that's how they were freaking good. My thing is, they never really fully explain what happens, or they do, but they contradict themselves. Because apparently the molded, or whatever the proper name for the virus, I'm just going to call it the molded virus for now because I don't remember the name. But it's supposed to take full effect within like a week or 3 days.
Right.
Because they say it's a slow process. They say this in the game.
I remember, I do remember that.
It's a slow process. And freaking, it starts off, with you just hallucinating, losing your shit. Like, what the fuck was that? Blah, 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 blah. And then you get your once it goes to stage 2, that's when you start to go a little more crazy. And then you get your regeneration powers and all that crap. Then it goes to stage 3 where you just her complete slave and now you're a full-on monster and shit, which was the final battle was and all that crap.
So what happened to Mia then? Because Mia was like almost on her full control though, wasn't she?
Exactly. Mia is a contradiction too because I'm like, Mia was under her control. But it's been way more than a week. Right. I guess it hasn't. Because it had to have been if you think go back to the DLC.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And then another thing about how it contradicts itself, they say that the stages speed up only at night. Nighttime is supposed to speed up.
Really?
But it still says it's slow. And then Jack and Marguerite, they instantly became in stage 2 phase of it during the DLC thing. As soon as he pulled her out and put her in the bed and she did the whole, your family's mine now, and the power just somehow went out. I don't know what the fuck actually happened. Like for real, seriously, I'm being serious. Like what happened during that scene? Anybody who played that DLC, how did the power go out? How did she teleport away? Don't tell me she was a hallucination because Zoe could not have been infected that quickly. Like, come on. And not to mention, hang on. This is another thing you need to hear.
Go ahead.
There's another thing you need to hear because the way how she infects people, she has to get the virus inside of them. So you mean to tell me this girl over here French kissing everybody or something? Because when she infects Ethan, it's because they had them eating that shit.
Yeah, because that's what I thought they did. I thought I had with Jack and Marguerite. I thought that she sometime they ate.
Exactly. She never did that with them. She didn't. They just instantly got possessed. Like, what the fuck happened? How? Like, what?
Again, it makes sense. It makes sense because like it's never fully showed us what happened with Zoe because the Wonder DLC with called End of Zoe, which wasn't scary, but I had a good. It was more fun than scary to me.
I couldn't stand.
I found it funny, but the one thing that bothered me was like, what point does this make? Okay, you trying to
like that thing with the End of Zoe DLC? Why I hate it. They brought the action back.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, they did.
And I hated that. And then the character, her uncle, was unbearably annoying and corny to me with stubborn accent. And then you mean to tell me this dude literally comes in from God knows where, and he's beating the shit out of everyone in his path.
Yeah,
he's not shooting them,
bro.
Not slashing them.
They don't get that little power
ass.
They don't get that power glove, bro. I was like,
fucking. Now we playing with power up in this bitch.
Because when he said that, I was thinking about what's that game? What's that movie called? Freddy's.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Freddy's dead. So I'm playing with power. I was like, all right, guys, we're reaching.
Dog,
like,
this dude literally fought the molded. Then another thing that made me mad is the BSA. No, Umbrella agents. They wasn't BSA.
Yeah, there's Umbrella.
The new Umbrella agents couldn't take this one man, but y'all can come and take a swamp full of molded, but y'all can't take this one man. Who's like, fuck y'all, I'm beating y'all ass. What y'all doing to my little girl? I mean, my brother's little girl. What y'all doing? And
they brought Jack back again in the end of that DLC for whatever reason.
Yeah, then Jack was back. Because I'm like, wait, didn't he die?
Right, like,
wasn't he the monster?
Yeah, like I said,
so what the hell?
Like I said, it contradicts.
Speaking of that monster, Jack, that shit was funny as hell. Zoe, get your ass back to the house. That shit was funny as hell to me when I heard him say that. I couldn't even be scared. Jack is what saved that fucking game.
Yeah,
whoever voiced that guy.
Yeah, whoever did
he
Jack.
Made it his
really,
own.
Jack and Marguerite really, to me, as enemies wise, really helped that game out.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I liked them both with Jack.
Jack was the star of that. Real talk. Then because we talk about Not a Hero. Was delayed constantly. I think we want to say delayed twice. I could be wrong.
I want to say it delayed like 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
So it's like
shit. That was lackluster.
That was so lackluster. I'm thinking like what? It's like because I'm thinking maybe something happened to Chris, make him think he's not a hero. It didn't explain it. It's like the one thing I hated.
I think they just wanted a cool title.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Because the one thing I really, really, really hated was. First, he working with Umbrella. I said, Chris hates Umbrella. Why he's working with Umbrella? Why build it? Why build this man hatred for Umbrella?
And then he makes it known during the playthrough too. Like, I still don't trust y'all. I don't fuck with y'all. So like, why are you even flying their colors there?
Right.
Like shit. Now they do explain it, a little bit in some of the manga and other little short clips and films and stuff in some of the papers.
Yeah.
To cope with his stuff, to redeem them and all that. Because I think he was sent on a mission by the BSAA, if I remember correctly, to go to the Umbrella shit and help clean up the shit. And
yeah, I think
I could be wrong. I don't remember fully. But I'm just saying.
In the beginning of Not a Hero, I think because Chris was talking to, I don't think it was Honeycutt. He was talking to some lady, and she said, "Well, brother, we turn our way around, so this is the best way to stop." No, pretty much like, hey, why not we partner with one person that hated us, that brought us down? Why not we do this? Because then they had like Neo Umbrella, which was dumb and 6. It was weird.
Neo Umbrella, was supposed to be that was the evil Umbrella breaking off. Pretty much.
So it's like I don't know. Then let's talk about the model, Chris. Because oh my god, one of my friends.
Yeah, people say 5 is his worst design.
No,
that's his worst design.
6 is his worst. I mean, 7 is his worst design. Excuse me.
Like the only thing about 5 is because Chris been gone for I don't know how fucking long.
Chris has been gone for so long.
And he came back swole as shit.
Because remember,
that's the only reason people that get caught off.
Because remember,
because you haven't seen Chris since RE1 and RE1 Umbrella Chronicles. That was it.
Yes, because like you saw him RE1 and you saw him in Code Veronica.
I keep saying Umbrella Chronicles. Yes, Code Veronica.
No, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
on his.
shit. Thank you. I keep saying Umbrella Chronicles for some
But
reason. That's Wesker's game.
But like that's the thing that's like so then we come back. I was like, oh, like I love this. I love Christmas design. It's to me it show how much he aids and how much this whole fight against bioterrorism is kind of taking its toll on him. So
Yeah, he needed to get swole.
Yeah,
he got his ass whooped in Veronica.
Yeah, he did.
He literally got lucky with that fight, dog.
Bruh,
if he had never dropped them beams on Wesker,
right,
he would have been done.
Yeah, because like
Wesker was ready to kill him.
Right,
then explosion, of course.
Right, of course.
Like, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get you, bitch.
Chris. I can't.
Even Claire seeing his ass wait when they was taking off in the jet. He's like, and he's like, ain't that weird? They're just looking at him, looking at each other.
I'm gonna see you in a few years, right?
Right. But while he was taking off, Chris, stop it. Don't leave me, man. Come on.
But bro, like that was
Didn't
the
that run there, if I remember correctly.
Right.
No, I'm thinking about Umbrella Chronicles again, where he ran all the way to that base.
He ran to the base?
No, like there's a scene where Wesker is out in the snow,
right,
and he's going to one of the Umbrella headquarters and stuff to go kill. What's his name? Was it Sergey or Vlad? Some Russian guy, and he just stayed out in the middle, and he just started fucking just boom. Just like his famous teleport run and shit. And I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing now. No need for a jet or a car. Just run it.
Just run there. Oh, God. But man, it's
like going back to 7.
You're going back to
shit,
7.
We freaking
yeah. We gotta wrap this up in a bit. But like 7, bro. Again, I like what it was doing. I like what it brought back the horror elements of it. It just for me again, yes, I do play Apex. I do play Overwatch. I do play Left 4 Dead. I do play Outlast. I'm not a big heavy first person shooter type of person.
My thing is Resident Evil. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Mm-hmm. I personally don't think they needed to go first person to be scary, and I'm like, that's them trying too hard.
Yeah,
and I get why they did it.
Yeah, I get why they did it. It's just again
because of 6.
Yeah, because like
what I make up for that shit.
What I feel like again, I hope when we get towards 8. I hope Ethan has some of a character. I wish you can go back and forth between first person and third person, but obviously you can't because I was stuck in first person.
I felt like that would have been cool.
Yeah,
I feel like that probably would have been cool.
But they want to
like. I feel like how about this? How about this? Because I can see like another reason why they would be first person is though because some of the gameplay elements, like there's a scene if Jack is chasing you,
right?
And if he catches you from behind, a hand will just like grab your face,
right,
and it'll just turn to you. I felt like they like during maybe like some very cinematic cutscenes, it can be in first person, but gameplay wise, I still feel like they could have implemented some good jump scares. Because again, if Dead Space can do it. And what's another freaking good scary ass game that's in third person? Not Condemned. Oh my god, I know this game.
I want to say. You talking about The Suffering? You talking about that game?
Yes.
Suffering's a good horror
Suffering was terrifying.
Yeah, the first one.
I don't care what nobody.
I ain't played the second one yet, but the first game, bruh, that junk was terrifying.
If The Suffering could be scary in third person along with Dead Space, I'm sure Resident Evil can figure it out. And Resident Evil was scary in the beginning.
Yeah, bruh,
they were.
Bruh, look. Like I said, even with Remake 2 was scary to me, and they had that in third person because then you had these nearly unstoppable zombies that you really shoot these jokers in the head, bruh.
So, yeah, Resident Evil 2 Remake was good when it came to the gameplay. I liked it because and then I didn't like about Resident Evil 2 Remake, I didn't like the aiming system too much because, or at least that the zombies were a little too powerful for me. I'm like, dog. I'm scoping this guy out, shoot him in the face. I'm like, how are you still up? Shoot him again. You got a giant chunk of head missing. Like, you still up? Motherfucker, die. Shit. I want to say it's because my ass do play on the hard difficulties. But at the same time, so it's a good thing and a bad thing. Oh, that shit was annoying, but it was still fun as hell.
Yeah,
but my thing is with 7, if it was in third person, that would have had an excuse for the molded to be way more faster and more scarier.
Yeah.
Same with the bosses, because one thing about like the games like these type, because I ain't gonna hold you up, I call them horror walking sims. Like Outlast, I call them just like a horror walking sim. Because
I can see,
there's plenty of times where you could be standing right next to Jack and he'll be standing right next to you doing nothing. And it makes the game so much less scarier. Then he'll just constantly try to hit you and just be missing and missing.
Right.
Then not to mention you can block for some damn reason.
Yeah, which is weird. You block with your hands and stuff like that.
Like, dog, like what? Okay.
Yeah, that makes...
like the game, that's what made the game less scary for me. It's not just Jack talking, it's the fact that I can do all this crazy shit without getting scared. So minus the jump scares that Resident Evil 7 had, like once you do a first playthrough of it, the game is no longer scary.
It's no longer scary. I agree. Okay, once you do the first playthrough, because like once I played through once I played through 7, I was like, yep, I'm good.
Yeah,
all right,
you know all the jump scares, you know everything that's gonna happen.
Right.
Like my thing about third person stuff, and the thing that would make it scarier is like, I feel like one, you can change up the gameplay, have some new surprises happen.
Right.
Doing in the first person game like this, you can't do it. And then secondly, with another thing you can do with third person that's very limited in first person, again, have the enemies interact better and do crazier shit.
Yeah.
That way it can be scarier and stuff.
Cause like,
because I believe in
like
what was it? I want to say OG
like what 4 did
2?
Yeah.
Well, 4 2.
Yeah, because what 4 did, because like you don't know what they're saying, but you know it ain't good. Like here's another thing too. It's not scary, but like Gears of War, like you hear the locusts be like reloading, or they say stuff like flanking. I'm like, bro, what they say? And they literally go flank. They literally go flank you. So it's like because now I was like, so now I really got to think now, because like I said, with first person, again, I'm not hating on first person. It just like, I feel like especially when you're playing a horror game, they depend a lot on jump scares.
Again, it's just exactly, and that's why I don't like games like this. Like just walking horror games.
Yeah,
I mean, walking sim horror games, because that's again Outlast, freaking what's that one game? Not Slender Man. It was another game like Slender Man. That's on consoles.
I know what you're talking about.
It's about finding like light sources and shit. I
know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name. I know what it is.
But I'm saying, you know, walking sim horror games like that, like once you do your first playthrough of it, or let's say you spoil yourself, or you just see it coming. Yeah, it's like
because a lot of times, okay, the one thing I always like, this is my first playthrough when I'm talking about Resident Evil 7. It's like I said when I turn around, I know something's gonna be behind me. I would give them this credit, like, because when I look around, it's not behind me. But when I look back, when I go look back around to go back what I was doing, like the monster, it's sometimes it will flip you out. It will trip you out a little bit, because like
it's because of the sound design.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
it makes it sound like I played it with headphones on. I did, and because I wanted to play it in VR, but I'm like, I'm broke. I can't buy that shit. But freaking, I had headphones my first playthrough of it, and I remember this because I remember my ex-girlfriend. She used to watch me play and watch me just get jump scared, even though it was silent as hell. She don't know what's happening. But the thing is, you know, it'll make it sound like somebody's walking behind you. Like you can do that without being in first person. And then with Resident Evil 4 and some of the old school Resident Evils, you can have the camera angled right so you can't see directly behind you.
Yeah.
Because there's a few times where those fuckers will just come and grab you from behind or just get you out of there. You're like, what the where?
Right.
Like shit. And that's why I'm like, I personally did not like that. I still to this day don't like that choice. And then the game is a lot slower. That makes the game a lot slower too. Because even in part 1, you were faster than this.
Yeah.
And then I
hate how they run
walking
in the remake.
Yeah, like these running.
I hate it. I hate the running on there so much, bro. I hate it.
It's not running. You are just power walking. They ain't fucking running. Because that's what I'm saying. Like these walking sim horror games, you got the.
I see why you say that.
Footsteps out of. Like, boy, you ain't even doing nothing.
Right.
What are you doing? Like, shit. You just walking faster. And then you turn around and they still be right on your ass.
You're
Like,
right
dog,
on you, dog. It's
did
like,
you even move?
especially you going
Like,
against
shit.
Mr. X and 2. That man do the strongest power walk I have ever seen. I'm like,
Oh, I just shot his ass down.
oh, I
I
shoot.
ain't gonna hold you
No,
up.
no,
I
no. I
stopped
play.
up on ammo.
I played on a hard. I played on hard. I played on hard difficulty when I played
Say,
it.
I always start off with the hardest difficulty.
Bruh, I was like, I am
And
not
it's
messing with
dumb
X.
of me, to be
I
honest, but
am
it's
not.
fun.
I'm not messing with X, bruh. Cause that dude was like, he'd be like a room down. Then next thing you know, like 5 minutes later, he's like right where you at. I'm like, bruh, how'd you get up here?
See, I made the unfortunate mistake of buying the Ultimate Edition of 2 because it was on sale. And when I was using the item box for the first time, I found a fucking RPG with a limited ammo. So I'm like,
I did that
I'm
now.
about to fuck you up.
Bruh, you ever seen the video when they did the memes for Mr. X and the one dude Mr. Rocket Launcher?
Oh,
said,
yeah, he just pulled a rocket launcher out and then he just turned around. I was like, no. That shit. I tried that. He never did that to me. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go.
Nah. Nemesis on the other hand is
Shit.
a different story because shooting a rocket, this man was,
Nemesis just blast your ass back.
bro, he
Like,
he
what?
blast you back or he dodged like the Matrix. I'm like, bro, really, Nemesis? Really? But
big ass fucking dodge and shit.
I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna wrap this up here. I hope y'all enjoyed our Resident Evil. I expect it to be as long as it is. I won't cut this one. I won't cut it, but I will do my best to edit to a degree.
We'll just do one more part because I do want to talk
Yeah.
about 8, and no, not the sexy vampire, not just them. Like
I might.
actually, just
I
8.
might.
Like, this is a whole video talking about Lady Demetrius, whatever, and her sexy ass daughters. That's all this video is.
I do want to know more about it, so I am going to read more about it because I do want to know more about this character and how this happened with this city, but or the village, I should say. Excuse me. So, but yeah, so guys, make sure you check out Ultra Fatality.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is Ethan doing? How the fuck
Yeah,
go
like,
from a swap to a
we're gonna say that. I guess our mini Resident Evil marathon will continue in the next one. But yeah, so make sure you check out Ultra Fatality. Fatal, Jesus,
Fatal, damn man. See,
Ultra Fatality. Look, I'm hungry. I ain't eat nothing, so don't judge me. Shut up. So
shit, my food gives me the itis. I might take a nap.
See, he gonna take a nap. I need to eat. I'm starving. So so check him out. He does Mugen videos. He does tutorial videos.
Dead aim later. yeah, because you know that game is lame. Yeah. Thought of another one. Yeah.
I'm about to mute this man. And make sure hashtag be courageous Kenshin. That's one of my dreams and goals. And please, y'all stay random. And Tremaine, you want to go and do your?
Oh wait, just thought of a better one. Freaking, yeah, definitely go play some Dead A because I'm insane. Yeah. That's the only way you can play that game. Because you insane. To play some Resident Evil Dead Aim. Or you just lame.
Y'all stay random.
Tremaine.
Y'all stay random. And I'll see you all in this video. I can't even finish my whole option of what this man did. Y'all take it easy, man.